What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy. A little bit of a voice crack, but welcome to a channel update. It's the third time I'm trying to record this. I did it twice last night, didn't fancy either of them, so I'm doing it again today. Or last night was a Sunday, today is a Monday. Probably going to be uploaded on a Tuesday after the game week preview. It's going to be up at some point on the Monday. I'm going to be recording this right after doing this. I've got everything set up on my screen. I would show you if I could, but it's a webcam and that'll get it out of place. It's all going to be complicated, but yeah, I've got a few things I want to talk about, and a few apologies, I suppose, a few, what's going to be happening in the future, but in general, first of all, where was I? I did a few done deals. I was going to do about, 12 in 2 days and just disappeared off the face of the universe for 4 days, well, the face of YouTube. I've burnt myself out. I spent so long doing it, getting all the stats, looking at players' backgrounds, just everything, It's hard to think, because these videos, the way I edit them, when they come across, are pretty shitty. But I have just spent, I've spent about hour and a quarter looking at players for a game week preview. I started doing it about an hour and 10 minutes to get myself that. I started doing it about 2:30, and now it's 20 to 4. So, it's a good hour and 10 minutes. That is right. I think I've said it right. And I just burnt myself out. I've done deals. And done deals, I've had 4 in quick succession. It was just constant, right, that's uploading. I'll get another thing done. Try and do this. Move on to this. I needed an octopus arms. I needed just to think everywhere, looking at things. And I just couldn't do it. Burnt myself out. Lost a lot of sleep over 2 nights. Which didn't affect my work. But, I got through that. I was fine with that. But, after, deadline day has passed. And the next day, I got home from work and I was shattered. And it burnt me out for the rest of the week. Although I've been doing things behind the scenes, I started writing a blog. You may have seen that, which I'll talk about that in a second. It just burnt me out, and I didn't really want to do it, and I didn't really feel like doing it, so I just didn't get around to uploading any videos, and that's the reason why I've been gone. I spent a lot of time on that, and also there was no podcast. That's because you may follow my Twitter. If you do, then props to you. But my microphone started really messing up, and it wasn't anything to do with different. I checked my webcam recording, and that was all messed up. My mic just go really squeaky for the rest of the recording. Did it for both podcasts. Since then, I'm not sure what I've done to fix it, but it's not done it, and I've recorded a lot. And I've even left my microphone recording from time to time, and each 10 minutes here and there, and it hasn't done it. So if it does start doing it again, then there might be lack of videos for a few days, or I have to do it when literally there's no one in the house, so I can have I'll just record it on my phone, but again, I can have no noise, so I can't turn the sensitivity down on this. So yeah, that's why there's no podcast. Both microphone recordings pretty much messed up, and in fairness, the podcast, it was one of the worst we've ever done. Partially on my fault. I didn't really plan ahead and just had an idea, and we just skipped that idea from one of the podcasts, and it was atrocious, which I palmed my hands up for. So unfortunately, you can't see it. I mean, I would post it, but it's 3 minutes at the start and then just starts doing it on both ones, so it's not much point having a 3-minute podcast, episode 1 and episode 2, when you just literally hear the intros, talk shit for 3 minutes, and it's done. But yeah, no podcasts. I've done I've got a thing on the screen, so excuse me if I keep on angling over to the side, but I've done deals. Back to schedule this week. Yes, of course, you may realise I've done my preview. I'm back to schedule, and that's going to be happening from now on. The international breaks, because done deal is over, and we have got another transfer window. I know how I'm going to schedule things. I'm going to be keeping on top of things this time. I have I'm going to be trying a different way of doing things that should limit the time I spend down quite a lot. But no, it's not. Done deals will be back in the January, but they won't be back anytime soon. But done deals take up a lot of my time, so I thought, how could I use that time? I could sleep, or I could bring you another series, which will be starting this week. I'm thinking Friday or Saturday morning. That's not going to do anything with streaming. I can't do that because I work Saturdays, and I work through the cut-off. And that is when I'd want to be streaming. I think JNO's done it once. I know Fantasy Football Manager Joe Ryan did last season. I haven't really kept up to date with him this season, but I know he does or did the streams. And yeah, that being said, I can't do that. It will be a video though. I don't know how long. I don't know what entirely it's going to be about. I've got an idea in my head, but I think you guys are really going to like it. So there is that. I just really skipped ahead. I've already done the FPL new series, new Football Manager 16 series. Now I wanted to get back into playing Football Manager. I have sort of done it on and off throughout the whole season. Had out 4 or 5 series started on my channel and done 1 episode in each. So that's not good. But I've wanted to start recording it, but of course with my microphone ballsing up about a week ago, and sort of carrying on for a bits on here and there, my whole recording failed, and I had a lot recorded, I had a lot planned, I had a really good, sort of really good but shitty editing or type of style, but it's not going to happen. So I've decided to just blog the whole thing, and I've set that up. The link will be in the description, also maybe on the screen if I decide to actually remember. But I'm going to start blogging things. I'm going to start blogging my thoughts on football, and that way, because there's a lot of times I want to just pump videos out, but then I'll be pumping 2 or 3 out a day, and it's easier for me to type up things, because that way I can do it as I go along. My weekend preview, my weekend review series might once or twice be on here, but generally it'll be giving me time just so all the Saturday games are on, I can just record the Saturday things, and I don't have to maybe record something in the same shirt. It just makes it easier just to get things down, and then when it's finally done, I can shove it out there, maybe give you highlights of it, each one on YouTube. But yeah, started for my 2016 series, going to be blogging that just to get myself in the mood for FM17. And that being said, I'm also putting big plans to FM17. You might, I'm not quite sure when, but you might see something in the near distant future in regards to, not my beta save, I'm going to have just a save where I start with a big team, I don't know what big team, and just try and pummel through and try and do something really quick. But I'm going to be releasing a trailer for my FM17 series, potentially. It's going to take a lot of work. It is hopefully going to be one of the best videos I'm ever going to upload, which could be about a minute long. So, a lot of work for just 1 minute, but I think it will be really, really top drawer, and I'm sure you guys will really like it. And that's pretty much it, yeah. Sorry for leaving, sorry for not replying to comments, burnt out on everything. I do try and reply to comments, but I just never really remember. So I'm going to do the thing I usually say every week. I'll start replying to them from now. But yeah, sorry for burning myself out. Sorry for not uploading or updating you guys. If you want to keep updated with me, if I stop uploading, want to see a reason why maybe, I'm going to start posting more about that on Twitter. So you can go and follow that. That'll be in the description. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I've had all I want to say, and I think I should go now because this update's been a bit too long. But thank you all for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.